Hello everybody, this is Truth Seeker 621, and notice the name change because I think I finally found something that I can do. I can incorporate my YouTube channel again. Now, I've read your comments, and by the way, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate all the positive comments I'm getting. That someone said, and this stuck with me, oh, it's nice to know that somebody in this generation, a young person like myself, knows stuff about stuff like this. Listen, because you'd be surprised about how many people know about stuff like this. I mean, kids talk about it all the time in my class. Oh, the Illuminati this. Oh, Jay-Z that. And see, that's the problem. When I hear things like Jay-Z is the king of Illuminati, I just get mad because I think that what people need to do in order to recognize the term wake up, because a lot of people throw that word around, is that people need to start questioning things. And people need to do their research, because there's plenty of videos on YouTube that talk about the world, the U.S. is going to have another civil war. Plenty big wars is one nation over here, one union over here, gonna nuke this something, then we're gonna get into a nuclear fallout and all that bullshit. But people need to just do their research. Go look up at videos like Review Manify has a channel called Team Wake 'em Up. I like what he's doing. In fact, I watched his Sandy Hook expose. I liked it very much. Now I know he doesn't agree with people like Mark Dice, but even Mark Dice has some good videos. I would say Alex Jones to an extent, but if you do subscribe to his stuff, he does post a lot of videos every day. So, watch him on your own time. Even people like Jesse Ventura, you have to do your research. Even me. I still need to do my research. I don't know about everything that there is to know. So, yeah, do your research. And then, if you know, like I said, if you know about it, say something about it, because the little speech, quote unquote, I'm going to use that speech, that you do to somebody might inspire them to make YouTube videos like me, or to tell another person. Because if one single thing that sticks with one person, even so much as just to tell another person, then that gets spread around like wildfire, and then next thing you know, other people support that idea. That's the system they use, in fact. And people in my generation listens to things like hip-hop, and you can see plenty of videos about how much symbolism and agendas that are being pushed in hip-hop in its own self. That's the shit I really looked up, because a lot of people listen to people like Jay-Z, people listen in my generation like Chief Keef, Drake, a bunch of people, and people don't know shit. Like, I question that there's I know a lot of people aren't really with religious views, but there's a lot of things that are being pushed in hip-hop, like a satanic agenda, such as unprotected sex, fucking people as much as you want, people popping Molly. Like, I see videos on WorldStar all the time where people post in Facebook videos about Molly and what people do. Like, there's this one video I saw about some guy popping a Molly, and he's running up naked and stuff, in somebody's fucking house, and it's like, whoa. If rappers are talking about popping mollies, how come I don't see them acting like that? Yeah, Chief Keef, oh, I'll pop a molly, or better yet, Trinidad James, pop the molly, I'm sweating. Ooh, and yet you're not acting like that. You're not acting like a complete idiot. And yet that's the shit that I'm talking about. That's all I hear wherever I go to school. People bumping Chief Keef for some type of trap music, just going down, speeding and shit, smoking and whatnot. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, weed is good. You do weed. I'm not going to judge you for it. Drink it. I'm not going to judge you for it. But if you start doing, pulling some Lamar Odom type shit and doing crack, or, popping a molly, then whoa, what's good with you? People don't, question shit. And then you have people like Kesha, who there's plenty of things on her. Just, you can tell she's a Satanist. There's pentagrams all over the place. Lady Gaga doing all that 666 and whatnot. Yeah, that's a funny thing that you say that, because around where I live, that's actually a sign of what part I live in. That 666 right there. It's quite funny that pops up a lot. So just the smallest things, even swearing to a medium, people think that that's cool. People do that just to do that. And that's one of the things that I also try to push, is that you need to be yourself. Because in this generation today, people are following the same ideals. People are doing the same shit. Why? Because A, they think it's cool, and because B, all the popular kids do it. And even then, just because the popular kids, you think that they're independent, you think that they're doing all this stuff, they are acting a certain way because of the music they listen to and because of the videos they watch, the movies they watch. They all have to get it from somewhere. And they are getting it from bad people. They are getting it from them. And those are not good people. Because they are plaguing our youth with ignorance. You want to know what I heard? Some crazy shit? My cousin, she goes to an elementary school and people are already smoking weed in the 4th grade. In their bathrooms. Because they get that shit from us. And you know what? We need to set a good example for that generation. This generation's all messed up. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. But here's the thing. We can save that. We can save that right now by doing basically what I'm telling you. Not to force it in, but you need to take in what I'm saying and realize that we can change. Obama talking about change. Yes, we can. But in reality, yes, we can change. Not that Obama type change, because that shit ain't good for anyone. People, I was actually talking, I talk to people, and they're like, oh, the reason why I voted for Obama because he's black, not because the agenda's being pushed, or not because of the fact that I was looking at a video talking about prolonged detention, and they can get you, label you as a terrorist for something that they think you're going to do. Why is that? That's why FEMA camps are there. People don't question things. People let things like that slide, all because they give that fake excuse because it's our constitutional right to do so. Yeah, it was divine intervention. It was our God-given right to take up our land that the Indians had, but that's why we have this great country we have today, because it was God's right. Like I said, if you were to question these things, things happen for a reason. Why do celebrities die the way they do in a flashy death? They can't die like a regular person like me. Michael Jackson died because the doctor killed him, but yet he was talking about all this other stuff before, and people don't focus on that. He was about to die owning half of Sony, but yet now all of a sudden Sony buys back all the portion of the company that they were missing. People just don't question things, and I think it all starts with that. It takes one idea to change people. And it all starts now. But with that being said, that's all the time I have for now. This is Truth Seeker 621 saying people just gotta change.